The story of Elon Musk is not just about a billionaire or a famous entrepreneur. It is a story about curiosity, persistence, imagination, and the courage to think differently from the rest of the world. Many people see the rockets, the electric cars, and the huge companies, but the real story begins long before success, when Elon Musk was just a quiet child with big questions about the universe. Elon Musk was born in 1971 in Pretoria. As a child, he was extremely curious. While many kids spent their time playing outside, Elon often spent hours reading books. He loved science fiction and stories about space and technology. Books allowed him to imagine a future that most people could not yet see. They helped him believe that humans could travel to other planets and build incredible machines. However, Elon Musk's childhood was not always easy. He was a very quiet and thoughtful child, and because of that, other children sometimes bullied him at school. These difficult experiences made him spend even more time reading and thinking. Instead of letting those moments break him, he used them to build a stronger inner world full of ideas and possibilities. When Elon was only 12 years old, something interesting happened. He taught himself how to program computers. At that time, computers were not as common as they are today, but Elon was fascinated by how software worked. After learning programming, he created a simple video game called Blastar. He sold the code for that game to a magazine for about $500. It was a small success, but it showed something important about him. He loved building things from ideas. As Elon grew older, he began thinking about the future of humanity. He believed that technology could solve many problems in the world, but he also believed that humans needed to explore space and eventually live on other planets. These ideas were unusual for a young person, but they became the foundation of everything he would later build. At the age of 17, Elon Musk decided to move from South Africa to North America. He believed that the United States was the best place for innovation and technology. First, he moved to Canada and studied at Queen's University. Later, he transferred to University of Pennsylvania in the United States. There, he studied physics and economics. Physics helped him understand how the universe works, and economics helped him understand how businesses operate. After graduating, Elon Musk moved to Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley was becoming the center of the internet revolution. Many new technology companies were being created there. Elon believed that the internet would change the world, and he wanted to be part of that change. His first company was called Zip2. It was an online platform that helped newspapers provide business directories and maps on the internet. At that time, the idea of online maps and digital business listings was still new. Elon worked extremely hard on this company. He often slept in the office and spent long hours improving the product. After several years, a larger company bought Zip2 for hundreds of millions of dollars. Elon Musk became a millionaire for the first time. Many people might have stopped there and enjoyed a comfortable life, but Elon was not interested in comfort. He wanted to build bigger ideas. Soon after, he started another company called X.com. The goal was to make sending and receiving money on the internet easier. This company later became what the world now knows as PayPal. At that time, online payments were not very common, and many people did not trust them. But Elon and his team believed that digital payments would become the future of commerce. Eventually, PayPal became very successful and was purchased by eBay for about $1.5 billion. Elon Musk earned a large amount of money from this deal. Once again, he had the option to live a relaxed life, but instead of slowing down, he decided to take an even bigger risk. Most people with that amount of money invest in safe businesses. Elon Musk did the opposite. He invested most of his money into extremely risky ideas that many experts believed would fail.
One of those ideas was building rockets to send people into space. In 2002, Elon Musk started a company called SpaceX. His goal was to make space travel cheaper and eventually help humans live on Mars. At that time, the space industry was controlled mostly by governments, and private companies rarely attempted such ambitious projects. The early years of SpaceX were very difficult. The company experienced multiple rocket failures. Rockets exploded, launches failed, and money was running out quickly. Many people thought the company would collapse. Elon Musk himself later said that SpaceX was very close to bankruptcy. But Elon refused to give up. He believed that failure was simply part of learning. After several unsuccessful attempts, SpaceX finally launched a rocket successfully. That moment changed everything. Later, the company received a major contract from NASA to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. This success proved that private companies could compete in the space industry. Over time, SpaceX achieved incredible milestones. The company developed reusable rockets that could land back on Earth after launch. This innovation dramatically reduced the cost of space travel and changed the future of the aerospace industry. At the same time, Elon Musk was also working on another major idea. He believed that the world needed to move away from gasoline cars to reduce pollution and fight climate change. To help achieve this goal, he joined and invested in the electric car company Tesla. In the beginning, many people doubted Tesla. They believed electric cars would always be slow, boring, and impractical. But Elon Musk wanted to prove that electric cars could be powerful, beautiful, and exciting. Tesla started producing vehicles that combined advanced technology with high performance. The company faced many struggles. Production delays, financial pressure, and public criticism created difficult moments. At one point, Tesla was also very close to failing. But Elon Musk continued pushing forward. He worked long hours and constantly searched for solutions. Eventually, Tesla succeeded in transforming the car industry. Electric vehicles became more popular, and many traditional car companies began developing their own electric models. Tesla proved that sustainable energy could also be profitable and desirable. Elon Musk did not stop there. He continued exploring other ambitious ideas. He helped start Neuralink, which aims to connect the human brain with computers. He also founded the Boring Company, which focuses on building underground transportation tunnels to reduce traffic congestion. Each of these projects reflects Elon Musk's way of thinking. He often chooses problems that are extremely difficult but important for the future. Instead of focusing only on short-term profit, he thinks about long-term impact. However, Elon Musk's journey has not been perfect. He has faced criticism, controversy, and many public challenges. Some people admire his bold vision, while others question his leadership style. But regardless of opinions, one thing is clear: Elon Musk is willing to take risks that most people would never attempt. One of the most interesting things about Elon Musk is how he approaches failure. Many people fear failure because they believe it means the end of their journey. Elon sees failure differently. For him, failure is simply information. It shows what does not work and helps guide the next attempt. This mindset allows him to continue moving forward even during extremely difficult times. Instead of stopping when something goes wrong, he studies the problem and tries again with new knowledge. Another important lesson from Elon Musk's story is the power of big thinking. Most people set goals that feel safe and realistic. Elon often does the opposite. He asks questions like, how can humans live on Mars? How can we transition the world to sustainable energy? How can technology expand human potential? These questions may sound impossible at first, but history shows that many great innovations began as ideas that seemed unrealistic. Elon Musk also believes strongly in learning. Even after becoming successful, he continues reading and studying new topics. Whether it is rocket science, artificial intelligence, or engineering, he spends time understanding complex subjects deeply. This curiosity allows him to participate directly in the technical decisions of his companies.
Hard work is another major theme in his life. Elon Musk has often spoken about working extremely long hours when building his companies. During critical moments, he sometimes slept in factories or offices to stay close to the work. While not everyone needs to work that intensely, his dedication shows how seriously he takes his goals. But perhaps the most powerful part of Elon Musk's story is his belief in the future. He often talks about making life multi-planetary and protecting the future of human civilization. His vision goes beyond personal success. He wants to push humanity forward. Today, Elon Musk is known around the world as one of the most influential entrepreneurs of the modern era. His companies have transformed industries such as online payments, electric vehicles, and private space exploration. Yet, if you look closely, the foundation of his story remains simple. It started with curiosity, imagination, and a willingness to try things that others believed were impossible. The quiet child who once spent hours reading books in South Africa eventually became someone building rockets and reshaping technology across the world.
His journey reminds us that big achievements often begin with small ideas and persistent effort. For anyone watching this story, the message is not that everyone must become like Elon Musk. The message is that bold thinking, curiosity, and persistence can lead to extraordinary possibilities. Every great journey begins with a question. Elon Musk asked big questions about the future of humanity. Then he spent his life trying to turn those questions into reality. And perhaps the most powerful lesson from his story is this: the future is not something that simply happens. The future is something that people build, one idea, one risk, and one determined step at a time.